Hey guys, welcome back. It's TheCardists, and in today's deck review, I'm going to be reviewing the Bicycle Classic Monsters. Now, this deck was actually brought up by ClassicPlayingCards.com. It's a really nice deck of cards. Very dark theme with Frankenstein on the front. Now, this was actually brought out in 2014. It's printed by USPCC. Any deck that's Bicycle branded will be USPCC. Also, it's an air cushion finish. And it's also designed by Tom Dollis, and he is the designer. You can pick this up from Cards of Magic. They sent it to me. It's a really cool deck, and we'll have a look straight at the tuck case. Okay, so as you can see on the front, it has Bicycle there, and it's all like greys and just bright white there. You see it has Frankenstein. Really cool. Looks like he's painted. You can see it's just Frankenstein. He's like one of the classic, super classic monsters. So there's classic monsters there, a very scary text. On the side it has the United States Playing Card Company, and on the other side it has air cushion finish. On the bottom it has the logo of the designer and the information there, and the logo of the Playing Card Classics. So really cool classic playing cards. On the back, you can see it shows an eyeball with a mirror design with like the page, these little scroll words coming out from the eye, so it's like a big eye. And you can see the whole way around, it's like different shading. It's dark, shady, smoky. It makes tuck case look slightly, you can see it goes from darker to light, and it's just because it's more of a smoky design, and that's what I like. Even when you pop the tab, you can see it has some copyright information just there, and nothing on the tabs. And you get the deck out yourself, and you can see that this deck is a beautiful deck of cards because of the design aspect, but it's a very dark deck, I've got to say. As you can see, it's a very dark deck. Now, first off, you receive a blank card, so it's not actually blank, it's a grey, because the faces are, as you can see, grey, and you can see some are a bit misshaded, but we'll get into that in a second. Then you also receive, excluding that, is a double backer. So you can see the back design, you can see, has an eyeball there with a little paisley like pattern there in the eyeball. And you can see you have the outer side of the eyeball there. So it's like an eyeball on the back design. Quite creepy. Now, how this deck actually comes is it comes with, the first off, it comes 2 jokers, and then it goes spades first, okay? Now, what I've noticed is with spades and royalty and aces, they're darker. So if you can see, if I did a fan, you can see that they're darker, the royalty or the aces. So we'll get on with that in a minute. Now you receive 2 jokers, and as you can see, God, they are crazy. It says Joker, you can see they're just very clowny, very scary. This one, he's got balloons and he doesn't look very happy. And then this one here, as you can see, is laughing. That is funny. He's just laughing for some reason. But then you can see you get the ace of spades, and it's a monster's hand grabbing onto the ace with the grey font, the brand new font there as well. It's all fully custom, very dark, and a very cool deck. Then you move on to the rest of the pips. Now you can see the whole way through the pips are tilted to one side, and it's the same the whole way through, as you can see. Even when you get to the Jack, Queen, King, excuse me, you can see when you get to the Jack, Queen, King, they are monsters. You may recognise some, you may not. But you can see there's some monsters there, really cool with the design pattern work. Goes round just there, really nice. The greys, and they've stuck to grey, they haven't popped out some yellows or reds. It's quite dark, they want it to be scary, quite ghosty. Then when the diamonds were exactly kind of identical, you can see it's exactly the same with a hand holding the actual pip. So, and there's not like no text or anything. But you can see there's like a stroke on the outside of the spades. But you can see the whole way through, even with the diamonds as well, they've just got this little shiny mark the whole way through. And even when you get to the royalty, sorry, the phone's going off. That is a problem when you film in this room, there's a phone. Then you can see we actually have 3 more. You got these for the diamonds. For some reason there's like a King Kong in one of them. But these are all just monsters. You may recognise some of them. Comment if you do, don't want to give any away. Oh, this one you guys should know. As you can see, there's a few more. There's Godzilla there, and then there's Frankenstein, and you can see, not Frankenstein, Dracula. So it's really worth having a look. Pretty cool. You guys can tell me if you recognise any of the others. And there for the clubs, and you see for the clubs as well, they're just exactly the same, just the club pips have the different kind of shading, the different customization to the rest of them. And even when you get to the ace of spades, it's identical again. It would have been nice if they maybe did something different with each ace. Maybe a different monster trying to grab it, because it's just another hand trying to grab it. And even with the Jack, Queen, King, You get some monsters there, with some of them you should recognise. One was on the front of the tuck case, and then the hearts look a bit weird because it looks like it's melting the heart. As you can see, it looks like it's melting. So all round, this deck is more of a deck for collectors, or a person that just likes monsters. It's just more of a collector's deck. For like handling, I wouldn't say it would handle bad, because obviously this deck is printed by USPCC, and it's a bicycle air cushion finish stock, so it will have no issues with this deck, to be honest. You can see I do feel it would chip though, because it is like fully printed, but it does not handle quite well, and I've got to say it is a nice deck of cards for the design aspect. For me wise, I don't really like kind of dark decks like this, but for others, yes, you may just like this because it has monsters and it's quite a dark deck. I prefer more of the colourful decks, but this isn't a bad deck, and I wouldn't say to turn it down. Now the back design is a mirrored back, so you can see it's not a one way, but the faces can. So all round, I'll say even just doing cuts with this deck is really nice. Even just doing Charlier cuts, or even just doing a double lift or a colour change would have no issues, but the problem is doing a colour change with this deck wouldn't be affected due to this. They're all the same colours. Now how this works is diamonds are grey, spades are grey. So that's the problem with the deck. I've got to say it's a very nice deck. I thought I'd review this because I have actually got a driving lesson. But what we're going to do is I'm going to give you some information about the Magic Gathering for this Friday. Okay, so the Magic Gathering is going to be this Friday, the 31st. I'm really excited. Me and Andrew are going. My girlfriend's going. We're all going to be there. Now, there is a few rules if you're going to be coming. I want you to comment saying, I'm going. Because if you are, it's really cool. It's going to be at Davenport's Magic, 10 o'clock in the morning. Bring some money as well, because we may go Nando's. We may get some lunch. Bring some lunch if you want to. But you can bring a camera and stuff. There is a few rules. Some individuals may not want to be filmed. So if you would like to be filmed, then well, you can. But obviously, some people don't want to be filmed. So if you are interested and would like to come, just all you've got to do is just comment saying I'm coming, so I have a numbers. There's about 10 people I know of so far. It's ages range, but I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait to see you all. If there's any issues, please give me an email. My email is on my YouTube page. Go to the Magic Gathering one as well. It's definitely worth coming. It's going to be a blast. Definitely 31st, 10 AM. I'll probably be there till 11. There's going to be some decks given away. There's going to be maybe one deck brought for a lucky person. Just if they are, maybe if I'll just pick a number in my head, the person that's closest gets to I'll buy them something from Davenport's. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys have a nice day. Please, 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 I really hope you guys can come. It's in Charing Cross Underground Station, Davenport's, and it'll be outside there. It's not got nothing to do with them. It's just that's a location I know people are familiar with. So that's it. I will see you guys next Thursday. And if you don't see the Thursday video, hopefully I'll see you Friday.